of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Here's Dart.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Malik Neighbors.
59 yards.
And the Giants are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me the M. Give me the ring. Give me a lot. Give me the rock. Give me the key. It's only me. Wait till it. Give me a D. Give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team. They want to scheme.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Hurts.
Man on the left side is Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
this one now in their own territory. A gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He got 29 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. No gain on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Silver. Anyway,
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The kick is good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Goes right back to Smith again.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Back to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a second and goal.
From the gun, it's Hurts. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Moore, the man in motion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Intercepted.
Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Here we go. Street, motion. Go, Reed, go.
To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
This second and 4. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here is third and 5. Throwing his dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Scatterbury.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, they're going for it here. And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's 4th down.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Now 2nd and 9.
63.
Now back to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
Again, he finds Moore. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Abdul Carter able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. This pass complete to Melton. And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Dart going to look to throw here. He's able to find Melton. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 6-yard pickup.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
And he'll work down inside the 45. This is 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Quick throw complete. Touchdown! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Go
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is Smith with a ground. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will close the gap down to 14. Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, but to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 38, Hurts. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
He pulled it right. It's no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Smith catches left side. So 5 yards here, 5 Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's third down. And 5 yards to go.
It's Barkley on the counter. Past the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. More the motion man right. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second down and goal. Hurts to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Another catch from Melton. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
First down, it's Benson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up third and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He finds his man Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game. And trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The 7. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Mitchell. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Dart. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Giants are moving closer to a date now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
Eagles 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Quick slant here to Smith. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They're going on Intercepted, his third of the game. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
First down, here's Scalaboo. Down to the 42, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready? 70-10 Wolf.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Ready, ready. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Dart going to give to Scalaboo.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Well, you got to think Charles Atwin's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
Right at the 50-yard line.
They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. 2nd down and 8.
They'll go to Barkley again. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Hurts.
Man open left side is Brown.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A gain of 9.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out.